I can't go in this. He says danger. That means don't go in there. So if I remember correctly, I need to go this way. To the waters, the flying waters, which is another, we'll get to it, really cool level. That made me camp, so that's fine. There's some conversations to be had. Every single cutscene means something. There's always something complex going on. It might just be a casual conversation, but the more you look into it, the more, you know, and your opinions might change on what they're feeling. You might feel a different way. So these are real people dealing with their mistakes or what their expectations didn't end up being what they expected it to be, and they adjust to that.
No, I am not leaving Maelle alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Maelle.
Just the two of us.
We have to think every step through.
See, there they go back to it.
The man on the beach.
She wants to. She's definitely buy the book. She's a scientist. So she's buy the books. This is what we plan on doing. We need to fall on that plan. And Gustave is obviously thinking emotionally, where all thing he's worried about is you know, he lost so many people just now that he wants to make sure that the people that he can't save, or that there's a chance that he could save, he takes that chance.
He must be what, 50, 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
See, you got a point. So
Lucien died to save me. Margot, I am not letting Maelle die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, we have a mission.
Oh, fuck the mission, Lune. What are we gonna do? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
when one falls, not if.
When. We knew not all of us would make it, but we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Maelle.
Maelle swore the same oath.
I know that.
She chose her life. You and I. Come on.
Love this scene. So when it comes to the beginning of the game, this is one of my favorite scenes. It's just so much to it.
Do you still believe that? Do you?
Literally just shows you like their exact character from the get-go, where each one of them stands.
I hope I do.
And it's, you know, he was always the one that went in. He was the confident one. He was the one that kept everyone's hopes up high when they were getting started and they were going to do this thing. He was the one that was boosting everybody up. And now just that one bad experience has just changed his complete outlook, where he just lost all his hope. And you can understand why. I guess it's not hard to understand why he would, you know, feel that way.
Sorry.
It's just a lot, man. It's the first time I played this game back since I beat it the first time. And the last time I played it was in March or something. So definitely just come back with a new outlook and just you understand a lot of the characters better just because how they end up and stuff they go through. Yeah, I hope they can. You know, this good. I think it'd be a really good video for YouTube for an actual video. So I'm gonna continue to edit these live streams a little bit, post them up, and I'll get some excitement around it because I really love this game, and I hope that, especially somebody on this channel that maybe I play a lot of retro games, Kingdom Hearts. There's a good bit of crossover because I was just RPG, but like when it comes to like Kingdom Hearts players and stuff like that, maybe you haven't played this game. If you haven't, it's well worth it. It takes like all the good elements of a turn-based RPG and just adds enough to it. Because the big talk before was that RPG, like turn-based RPGs, were outdated and boring. There's not much you can do with it. But these developers showed you that you can literally take a basic battle system, like a turn-based, and add little bits to it, just enough to make it more interactive, where you're not just waiting for your next move, pushing the attack button, or clicking on what spell you're going to use. There's actually a lot more to it. It's all wrapped around together and just in a really great package. It just keeps you engaged.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Maelle must be close by.
They skipped over that. So that was an expedition that I think they knew. I'm pretty sure that was one of the old, not older, but one of the younger expeditions slightly before him. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe there's their journal somewhere over here. I'm hoping there's a journal because right now. So I'll see if there's a journal somewhere because I forgot which expedition this is, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the newer ones that they know personally. So it's kind of sad. They basically, whatever happened to them, they decided just to sit here and die and just accept their fate. that's showing Gustave what it would be like, the outcome of just giving up your mission and just giving up. Like, it doesn't do nothing for you, but literally have you sitting in a world just for your loved ones to find you years later while they're doing their expedition. Alright, you got paint cages, which that means there's these sometimes actually hard to see little nodes up here that you can attack. There's usually 2 or 3 of them, most of the time 3. And you gotta go around to find them. The sensitivity for this choice stick is definitely really high. Okay, there's another one somewhere. It's there, right there. Yep, cool. Usually it's a picto or chroma. It's a lecture shard. And if you didn't know, the chroma is actually what you use later to buy items and stuff.
They're between us and my.
Damn, I try to get the preemptive strike. They're probably gonna attack me first. These things pretty fast. Hate these guys. Oh my goodness. Alright, whatever. He got a lot of health too. He's got a lot of health. I don't know why he keeps glitching like that. That's kind of weird. Dang, dude. Alright, yeah, I hate those guys, man. They're so fast. And when it comes to being a good version of a turn-based game, is the fact that all these enemies have different patterns that you gotta learn. Because most of the time, if you're not getting the parries in or the dodges in, you're not gonna win that fight. So it's not just like, I mean, obviously there's you can play the game and do without dodges or parries, but the game just basically becomes impossible. Like, oh my god, I didn't see this. I didn't see them, bro. I was talking, just walking, I just didn't expect them to be there. All that for some chroma. No, it's picto. Marking shots. Yes, I definitely need some of those. You see, we got a bunch of these that I didn't even know about, so we're gonna put that to him, and then we're gonna, these 2 ones that are not using, we're gonna equip to her to get those learned. The Luminas are, I'm getting up there on Luminas, so go burn. Alright, well, like I said, usually just follow the lights and you'll get to where you gotta go. Got a little bit lost, so excuse me while I remember where the hell I'm supposed to be going.
Over there. A hut.
Down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Okay, another cutscene. So I can't remember exactly, so I think this is, yeah, so we're about to get into a decently important part of the game where we introduce a new character, well, introduce party member, I should say.
Someone lives here.
Yeah, someone does live here. Very important. So again, we're at this really important house that looks very fancy. It's interesting that there's just a random doorway that leads magically to a mansion, aka the manor. Must be a very important family who lives here. So we're gonna go up and just continue on to where we're going. There's a lot of story stuff that happens now. Not, well, I mean, there's story stuff, but like stuff that progresses the plot. That a lot of stuff happens back to back. Meet some people, we meet some characters. It's fun. And you see there's a lot of nice pictures on the wall, which if you look at them closely, they actually look like, oh, what do you know? There's a picture of the monolith where the painter stays. What is doing up here? A lot of mysterious pictures up here that you don't really know what they are. A lot of locked doors. So we're gonna try, there's an open door right here. Look who it is. It's our sister, niece, daughter girl. I love this scene so much. I'm gonna let it speak for itself.
Gustave?
They don't think he's real.
Are you
They don't think he's just real.
real?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't.
They're so amazing together.
I thought that you, on the beach I saw you and I couldn't. I'm so sorry. I should have.
He puts so much on his, so much weight on his shoulders. It's just, it's so sad that he has all these friends. Obviously, a lot of them just got killed, but all these friends that he would usually lift up in situations like this, but now they have to come back and they have to be there to lift him up. And it's just this beautiful storytelling.
I remember everyone at the beach, and I woke up here
And most of the story, very vague. Oh, this guy's creepy.
with him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What
I
is
still don't necessarily know what they mean by that. Reinforcing all their pictos.
He doesn't really talk.
the chroma around him? It's quite different from the Nevrons.
It's pretty different. So we got Maelle. So we got her handbag. She was working on something over here, but I guess she got it in her pocket, I guess.
How did you find me?
There was a message at The indigo tree.
So unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do in this mana right now. So I'm going to say that you'll find those random doors that we went to earlier all around the world. And they'll all basically lead into each one of the, I don't know how many rooms are in this, at least 20, 30, 20 some rooms probably. They'll lead to them all, and there's secrets to find in there, and of course goodies like weapons and pictos. The curator.
Again. We just trained earlier, but this time I have...
Alright, let's get it. So he's gonna teach you how to jump. Basically, whenever he attacks, this is one of the easiest things to, easiest moves to counter. You jump and then they jump by themselves and you can, I think something like that. I can't remember how it goes. Burn him up a little bit. Remember, we got that critical burn pick though, so he has more of a chance to burn when he attacks. Use Illuminated Assault, and hopefully you can hit all of our button presses. Alright, so we're getting to Maelle's stances, which is probably the most easiest to understand battle mechanic, except for Gustave. It's pretty easy. So just build your overdrive meter. But anyways, it's very easy to comprehend basically. Certain moves will put you in certain stances. Most attacks you do will put you in a defensive stance. Some offensive moves to, increase stats or whatever during the match, they'll give you offensive stances. And virtuoso stance, which is a little harder to get to, that's the most. So offensive stance will give you take more damage, but I think it does like 1.5 damage, whatever. So I mean, that's good. A virtuoso stance will literally double any damage that you do, which is very good. So switch into a new stance provides. So anytime they switch stance, it gives you an extra AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize skills. So if you switch stances without getting hit, basically, you will get more bonuses. Obviously, that tells you how what it'll do to you. Fast defensive switch will switch you to offensive stance. So what we're gonna do is, I think, so we're stancing now. So we're gonna do offensive switch to do a little bit of damage and go to our offensive step. Also applies defenseless, decreases their defense for a move by 25%. They jump with X, and then when you basically as soon as you jump, you push the R button to counter. Easiest counter in the game. So we're going to, I guess, do this. I got overcharge, but I don't have enough P. This is a standard tutorial fight, so it's not really hard to take care of.
I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
To the manor and maybe learn something.
Or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Chestrel?
Verso? Who's Verso?
Can't you see they're human? It's a bit dramatic, but...
I love the characters, especially the different, what do they call them? Gestrels.
Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Gestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Yeah, maybe.
Silly Scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we do.
we need to get to the paintress.
You have no fins, you can't swim.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Marjorie's there, we can't miss it.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrels.
Merchants, so basically, merchants, we talk about chroma, they use that to buy stuff from these merchants. But also, they have an option to fight them, and if you fight them, they're not that hard. Some of them might be a little more difficult, but they give you access to special, usually weapons that are really good when you get them. Alright, so we're gonna fight him. The guy has to do what's basically a 1-1, so we have to use the same character. So I think we're gonna use Gustave just because he has more offensive capabilities. Maelle is a freaking powerhouse, so whenever she gets some of her moves that really make her great, she's the best fighter in the whole game for sure. Hopefully Gustave, my man Gustave, can take care of this little guy. Well, he's a little bigger now, but damn, I should have blocked that. Being the first merchant that you fight is obviously not going to be that hard of a fight. a certain point, which if you play the game, you probably know what I'm talking about. That really made me upset, and I stopped playing the game until the video game awards came out that year in December, where I got injured at work and was at home doing nothing and watched that like I always do, and end up falling in love with this. Not falling in love, but just seeing the reception for this game publicly, and just diving into it, and diving back into it, and it just became the game that I was basically obsessed with for the next like 3 months. Finally got a good counter on that. That took forever. Hopefully, I've never worked. Okay, so he's done. That's nice. All right, cool. And he gives me a Picto, which is cool. Base set is defense for 1 turn. That's pretty cool. Now I don't necessarily need these. You definitely, if you can, want to buy every single color Lumina that pops up, because they help out. I can't use any color Luminas until I get to camp. I'm so used to just doing it at any point because it's from part of the game you're able to do that. But right now we can't. We gotta wait till we camp, which is fine. So again, I think I'm going the right way. It's so easy to get lost in this fucking game. So he's here this way. Yes, this way. There's the flag. Alright, so we're just gonna continue on the path we're on. So that gives recovery. Because fortunately with Gustave, he only has a certain amount of things for whatever. I guess maybe he'll, I don't know, change his style, where they don't want to have you spend money on skills that he won't be able to use later. I don't know. I do know, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now. Alright, so we're gonna continue on this way. Don't turn the wrong way and didn't go the wrong way.
You could have done this.
Yes.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
And she got Maelle got a kill count while we was gone.
There's a path.
So a bunch of moves. So we have a move that attacks multiple enemies, which is awesome. It's probably doesn't do as much damage, but the fact that it hits all of them, it's pretty good. And it gives them automatic burn, which is also great. I don't know why I didn't really need to do this move, because I didn't need any healing, but it was a decent move, so we'll run with it. So now that they're burned, I can use wrong button. Switch drive to get automatic burst versatile stance, which is again is just so broken because it doubles your attack. Obviously, when you're doing 20-30 damage, you double it to 40, which is okay, but when you get to the point where you're doing thousands of damage and you double that, that's when it really gets big numbers. I know the shorts I posted on this game from my first live stream didn't do the best, so I'm just curious to know, just like maybe just the people who review my video. This is obviously a popular game to anyone that likes RPGs, really, but it's underrated at this point still. Even though it's got all these awards and all that stuff, this game is still, I guess you consider it underrated. The hype is not as crazy as it was when it first came out, or even after the video game awards. It seemed like the hype of it grew twice as much when the game out. I mean, I didn't play it for the first time, but I definitely gave it the second chance that it deserves. After the video game awards, I was seeing how much hype it got, and of course it won everything. And I got to this one part of the game that broke my heart, and I was like, I think I moved on to something else. There's another game that I had that I think it was around the time where I started playing the Tactics remake that they came out with. I let this one go. That Tactics game, Final Fantasy Tactics fucking pissed me off, so I ended up putting it down because I got to that. If anyone knows who played the game, there's this one level that if you're not, there's a boss battle, I should say. If you're not set up a certain way throughout the whole entire game, you have to start your whole game over. When I found that out, I was like, fuck this shit. I ain't playing this shit again. I know everyone says it's one of the best games ever. Top 5 Final Fantasy game, I get it, but I don't know, man. The story was good. It didn't, like, there was moments that really hooked me, but it kind of didn't keep my attention very much. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about other games. We're talking about this game. It's kind of pulled me away from finishing this and with work and everything, and just living life with my girlfriend, new family. Put it on the back burner, and I'm glad that, I hate that what happened to me happened, but it led me back to this game and having the time to actually put the time and effort in to get good at it and play through the story. And think about this game, the story it's the main hook of the game, but you can play through the story and beat it. And obviously, if you're speeding through it, you can make it literally like 10 to 15 hours. If you go somewhat slowly and maybe not doing too well at it, you can get 20 hours out of it. But just the fact that you can just we'll get to it when we get to it, but just the fact that you can go out and explore the world and just you can take the path to get there, to get to where you need to go, but just everything around it. Once you get engulfed in it, you just want to explore every little piece of the world you want to be at. That's crazy how I gotta jump across these thingies, and to get basically I gotta get a bomb for him. Because he's like those guys we seen earlier that had the bomb on the chain, like a balloon. So we gotta find him one. So I think we still gotta find a bad version of him and kill it. Oh, if you see my Kingdom Hearts playthrough, before watching this, you know that I'm so bad at platforming. Look at this game doesn't have too much platforming. There's some levels with some characters we'll meet later that it's basically all platforming, and it is not. It's not my forte. It's not my strong suit. So I made it good. All right, parkour. Raining outside. And just like my other videos, I'm not gonna, well, except for my banjo, I'm 100% playing that one. But I'm not gonna go too deep in trying to get every single thing. We're basically just experiencing the game with the channel and everything, and just again talking about the game and expressing my theories, like a let's play review. I get my thoughts out about it, and maybe at the end I want to start. Eventually, right now I'm just doing these videos to get my feet wet on how to make videos and how to have the conversation and the interaction with the end of the game, and if there's any live viewers and whatever chats I'm on and just the comments stuff, just to learn what my style is going to be. But eventually I do want to get to the point where I am doing long form review videos, maybe do like a recap of how I feel about the game and what have you after the game still plays over. See what those views are, and because people want to watch those, they enjoy it, and they can go back and watch the Let's Plays if they want to. But again, like I spoke about before, I'm hoping that people will see and hear my appreciations and the way I feel about these games, and that can be one of the things that they come for when they watch my videos. I'll say whenever I get deeper into it, I do want to eventually get to the point where you come to my streams or my videos for a certain thing, either comedy. I think I'm very funny, but it kind of takes. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I don't really have. I'm better at being entertaining when I have something to play off. That's one thing I wanted to have is doing these in streams, and all it takes is one or two people to be in this chat box and talk with me back and forth to get the conversations going and keep them interesting. But unfortunately, obviously it doesn't work out that well, which is fine. I don't really expect anyone to see this guy with 70 subscribers, with a live stream to one or two people, and they know exactly what I'm doing, whatever. I'm learning as I go. Let's say we got 2 people at one time, so hoping that, I just want to build a small community, and hopefully that we'll be able to, experience these games together.
So they have intelligence.
I'm just gonna play games that I know that I'm knowledgeable about and that I love and that I can talk about with knowledge. I could be out there playing GTA 6 when it comes out, but I haven't played a GTA game since San Andreas, so I would definitely be out of place. I can learn it, I'm sure, but I'm just worried about playing the games that I enjoy playing. Would think would be enjoyable to watch. I say that while I'm getting beat up on this random encounter right now, but I got stunned. Shit. I need to hit him with the blicky dog. Blah. Alright, Spark. That's those he has on the thingies in his head I should be going after. Alright, powerful. So it's just basically another buff that increases the opposite defenseless, decreases the enemy's defense by 25%. This increases our attack by 25%. And then the burn, baby, burn. Ooh, that's a cool weapon. Honestly, I think it's better than what I have now, but it's just cool looking. I want to see it. Dude, that's sick, bro. It's like dragon. It's like a dragon, bro. That's sick. I also know we talk about their new weapons where they have the different abilities that come with it. Fortunately, Gustave doesn't have that. If you play this game, you know, but just looking back at that now, how did I not notice that? I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to spoil anything if anybody hasn't gotten that far in the game. There's signs out here while playing this game so far of future events that you just don't think about. Obviously, when you're first playing it, you're just enjoying the game, going with the flow. I just it doesn't matter. I can just rest and get it back, but he's pushing it right when. Right before the flag dropped, right before we got to the flag. So we're gonna, I hate to say this, because obviously wish I was better at the game, but we're gonna go crazy on defense right now, because I'm just getting my ass kicked. And I need to stop getting my ass kicked. And if you're watching Let's Play, please leave a comment down below. Let me know if you played the game before. If it's something... Whoa, you scared the shit out of me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you got here. I found the channel. If it's just somebody that I know that subscribed to me a couple weeks ago, shout out to you. Just let me know what brought you here, man. And if you played the game before, and if not, just you're thinking about it. Are you into RPGs? Or are you big into that kind of stuff? I don't know. Let me know. I try my best to get some engagement going in the comments, because that's how you want you to have engagements and watch time. So I try to constantly be talking throughout the whole Let's Play. Maybe keep. Because I'm looking at it. They say, oh, you have 30-second watch time or 30-minute watch time. They'll say that, oh, basically that's normal. Unfortunately, when you get to my time getting started, There's gonna be people that come across it, and you might, if you get 20 views, 18 of those people are gonna click on your video, watch for 2 minutes, and then click off. That's just the way it is. That's nothing we do about it. I talked about the last video that I was trying to get my buddy Corey is starting a channel with me. Slow down. So I forgot what the numbers are. Slow down something. He's going to play this game. He has no idea anything about it. He has no experience with it. So I like to see what his opinion is on it. I hope we don't get lost.
We can use that.
There's so many. Oh, see, this is so creepy. This is so freaking creepy. See, I don't know if I should even be down here. I feel like these guys are a little too strong for me, but we're gonna take. Damn, there's 3 of them. What the hell? And they all got shields? God damn it. I forgot she got the marking shots, which is cool. I definitely feel like I should not be down here. Let's spill some. He should be dead. Oh, he's not dead yet. He will be the next burn damage. So that burn should kill him. He's pretty burnt. And he just shields it back again. And that burn's not doing any damage. God damn it. That sucks. That would have killed him. Alright, so let's burn him because Tara's gonna die from burn damage anyway. Swift stride him, get back in Fridge Roll Sands. So the good thing that most of the moves that he start off with do burn damage. So fire's gonna kill him. We're gonna use a mark on him. And I'm actually going to use that on him to get rid of his shields. And he's gonna shield him again. He's gonna room out burn damage. Lucky that will take him out. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have enough to overcharge. Oh no, she's broken. Nice. I should at least give us 1-ups. So you basically come down here for this paint cage. There's a lot of paint references in this game. If you noticed that one little guy we were talking to earlier, Noko, he is a paintbrush. So there's definitely a lot of painter references in this game, which you might see, you might put together that's, you know, the theme of this game, at least when it comes to some part of this game. There's painting elements a lot in this game.
Interesting.
And then we have the paintress, who is the evil lady that writes the numbers on the wall. And so we'll see how painting, why is painting so important in this game. Nice. Got everything we can get over here, so we're gonna go back to where we was at. You guys could not see it all. Oh, there it is. It got so dark all of a sudden, I couldn't see shit. That was the way we came. Then we went this way. Okay, so I'm going this way. Alright, we got someone else's.
Expedition 68. Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. In the maelstrom and flung from wave. We lost the moon and the stars. Condemned to a never-ending...
Look around, man. It's just... Look at his body strung up. Do some kind of webbing or something. Crazy. Look at this guy right here.
Yeah, this one is gigantic.
Brother.
Avoid those at all costs.
You look, this is all like when games do this, where they give you this moment of realization of the scope of like the enemies and stuff in the game. One day eventually down this playthrough, we'll have to fight that guy. Crazy to think about. Eventually we'll have to fight big guys like. It's gonna be a little while. Hoping to get to a stop point pretty soon. Alright, so we got this guy, which I don't know if he's been seen already. Of course, I want to get to a little bit more of a part. He just disappeared out of nowhere. So we got another ender over here. Oh no, it's just...
lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Yeah. After this battle, I'm gonna end the stream. There's something about the way that glitches out the game that makes it where you can't block it. I'm not sure. There's something going on with that. It's annoying. Maybe my timing is just super off right now. Alright. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I was playing. These swords that he has remind me so much of Riku's swords at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Or maybe no, it's the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 when you fight him first time. Yeah, kind of a weird way to end the video, but we're going to end the video here, and I appreciate you guys for checking in, and for the people that watch me live, I do get shout out to the few of them. So see you guys next time. I appreciate you guys. Later.